Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm sharing Farmhouse Dollar Tree DIYs. If you guys can get to Dollar Tree, try to now. They have like a really cute farmhouse line. I have not found everything, but I have found absolutely enough. So let's get into the video. DIY, I'll be using the wood bead wreath, and I'm just using that plain wood one. If you can find them, you can't find the black ones. I'm just decided to stain this. I'm using the dark walnut by Minwax, and I'm just using a foam brush. I picked these up at Dollar Tree. You can get a ton in a pack, and this was the only one I had left. So if you're seeing I'm using a giant brush, it is the only one that I had. So I did end up picking some more of those up at Dollar Tree, but I'm just going around, and this stain covered these really well. I just kind of rolled the beads around just to make sure I got every little spot and crack, and I did wait for it to dry. Obviously it took about 24 hours because it is pretty chilly where I'm at right now. So it's kind of hard for me to get outside and stain, but I was really happy that I was able to do it on this day. So once the stain was dry, after my whole day of waiting to do this DIY, I had some florals, and I'm pretty sure that they're all from Dollar Tree in this Farm Fresh tag. You get 3 of these in a pack from Dollar Tree, and I decided to cut that lamb's ear up. And I really do want to say this is from Dollar Tree. It's something in my stash. I haven't bought it lately, but I had it. I'm using these cotton stems and just cutting them down to these little cotton pods to glue around the side. And I'm just going to be focusing on that corner of the wreath. So I'm not doing anything super crazy, but I thought just adding more flowers was just going to kind of take away from that Farm Fresh sign that I had there. So I'm just sticking that in the middle, and I'm just using hot glue to apply everything to the wreath. DIY, I'll be using 2 of these wood. They kind of look like coasters to me, along with that dark walnut finish once again. And I'm going to be staining this. Like I said, my brush is absolutely giant, but it's the only one that I had. So I did this on the same day just to make sure they would dry at the exact same time. And I just did all the sides, the front, the back, the sides, top, bottom, all of it on both of them. So once those were done, I just grabbed this packet of black beads. These are also from Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square, and I'm just drawing a glue line around the edges to adhere these wooden beads to. And I'm going to be putting them all the way around this circle because we're going to be making just a cute little candle holder with this. I thought the black wood beads would kind of look good with this color stain, and then it almost just kind of takes away from the black beads, I would say. I do still really like it, although I think that I should have just painted these wood pieces white, and I think that the black beads would have really popped. But overall, I think this is super cute. And then once I glued the beads, I just took another string of glue around the top of the beads to put that other wood piece on. And then of course we're going to use a candle holder. I have not used a little candle holder in so long in a DIY craft, so I thought this would be perfect. Just added some glue around the edges of that and just pressed it on until it was finished drying. I try to do that when I use these candle holders because I feel like every time I use them, the glue doesn't go in the correct spot, and then my stuff just falls apart. So I did just hold this down until it completely dried, and then just add a candle to the top. DIY. This is a sign I already had, and I did paint over the top of it with white, but I already did that probably a year ago on a different DIY. So I picked up this garland piece from a yard sale. It is so pretty. I was going to kind of lay it around something, but I decided might as well zip tie it and turn it into a wreath. Zip ties can kind of be your best friend. I've not used these in a while, but I figured that I don't want anything permanent. I don't want to glue this piece down in case I decide to change it into something else later on. So zip ties work. I had some clear ones. This welcome sign is from Dollar Tree recently, and I just had a black zip tie and zip tied it to the wreath so it would hold tight, and then you have a super cute welcome sign. DIY, I'll be using these silkscreen transfers. I found these on Amazon. They're about $7 for the entire pack, which I thought that was a pretty good deal. Although I love my chalk couture, sometimes farmhouse stencils are hard to find on that site. I grabbed these 3 animals. I don't think they're chalkboards, but they are like a black wood. And I decided that these smaller transfers would look so cute on each one of them. So I think it was really great that I paid $1.25 for these pieces and $7 for these transfers. And I can make some really cute DIYs for just a little bit of money. I think it'd cost way more actually just buying it if it said farmhouse kitchen or self-serve kitchen or whatnot, but I always try to use all of my stencils multiple times, so you probably will be seeing these again in different DIYs. I am using my Chalk Couture chalk paste. This is in the color Bright White, and I have only used Chalk Couture chalk paste, and I highly recommend it. I know how long it lasts. Like once you open it, it's pretty much good for a good 6 months, so I try not to buy a ton of chalk paste, but I do buy a lot of white and a lot of black because I use that the most. So that is what I was going here, but I think these turned out really cute. So I did the 3 of these all together, and then I pulled back the silkscreen transfer, and then I hurried and washed them out because you are able to use these again. They're sticky on the back, which I absolutely love, and I will link these for you guys in the description box below. And I just ordered more off Amazon, so I cannot wait for those to get here and do some more DIYs. Also from Dollar Tree recently, and I decided to use another silkscreen transfer. So if you're not into these like I am, you could always use your Cricut. You could possibly use stickers, but I would hope, or I think I would want them to be white if you were able to find something like that. But honestly, when you can reuse these over and over again, I want to say 10 to 15 times. Since this is an off-brand that's not Chalk Couture, I'm not really sure how many times you could use them. But after I cleaned these and dried them, they were once sticky on the back again. So it wasn't like you're not going to be able to use these again. But I think these are really cute. I think I might make some more houses with these, with this transfer. I just think they're so cute. And these are actually items that I will be keeping in my home. A lot of times I do sell items, or I give them away, or I donate. But these are some items that are super farmhouse. I love them, and they definitely match my decor in my home. Tag is also from Dollar Tree recently. I just did a Dollar Tree haul, so I'll link that in the description box if you guys want to see what I picked up there and what I'll be using for future videos. This is the Velvet Chalk Paste by Chalk Couture, and this coffee bar silkscreen transfer came in that pack that was $7. So I just made 5 different DIYs with this same transfer pack. So sometimes it can be a little bit pricey, but when you can make that many DIYs, I think it's amazing that you can make so many things with just a few transfers. So once that was done, I decided to peel it back, and this is my favorite thing to see what it looks like when it is done. I think it looks incredible. What do you guys think? DIY, I'll be using these 3 farm animals. These are actually little lights, but I did rip them apart and just use the front of the animals. And I decided to use my Waverly chalk paint in the color ink to paint all of these animals. And I like it because you can see that what they say in the center, even though you tore them apart, you're not going to be using them as lights. And I painted them black, but you can still see exactly what they say. I love the little sayings, but the color just was not my thing. And you can always save the back sides if you choose to, and you can always put scrapbook paper over the top, but I just did not want that like tedious of a job. I think it would be kind of hard. I think it'd be kind of hard with some of the little spots, but you could definitely do it. It's definitely something you could do. And then I had this sign also from Dollar Tree. I got this a couple months ago, but I still see them hanging around in some Dollar Trees. So I definitely wanted this for some sort of farmhouse DIY, and I think this is perfect. So I just glued all of these farm animals to the sign, and that is all I did for this one. Guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!